Today, let's talk about being omnipresent. I've talked about this in other videos. I want to clarify what I mean. Omnipresent basically means being everywhere across social media at once, okay? The least amount of effort or the least amount of time to be the most amount of places, okay? Now, I've talked about this in a video before, how much social media should hypnotherapists do, coaches do to run their business. And it all comes down to inputs and outputs. It's that simple. To give you an idea, now I won't go through them, what they are, how we do. We teach this in our program, so I'm not going to reveal that secret. If you want to learn what it is, just go join the program. We show you how to do all this stuff. But I've just added it up this morning, which was quite interesting. Being the start of 2023, I'm putting omnipresent to the absolute extreme. We look at something called inputs and outputs. An input is something that I do each day that should have some sort of output. So I'm making this video right here. This will be categorized as one input. It's one video I'm making. If I take this video to Facebook and I press post, that's a second input. If I do it on Instagram, that's a third input. If I put it up on YouTube, which I will, that's a fourth input. You can hear where I'm going here. So what it works out to be across all of our social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, Daily Motion, blogs, podcasts, all the other ones that we do, I can't think off the top of my head. It works out, we do this 7 days a week. Well, I do this 7 days a week, 980 inputs per month. That's 7 days a week, 980 posts, 980 things that I've made go live. If it goes on Facebook, that's one, but I could use the same video on Instagram, that means two. The same video on Facebook and Instagram, put it on YouTube, that means three. That's the easy math there, which works out at just under 12,000 inputs per year. Now that sounds extreme to a lot of people. Now I know most coaches and therapists that will say, I do a lot of social media. I go to their social media and they make 2 posts per day. That's not enough, just on one social media platform. You've got to be omnipresent across all of them. Your goal should be each day to get the most amount done per day to show up in the most amount of places. Now, there are ways you can make this easier yourself by repurposing, having a VA, finding out where your potential clients are and spending more time there. But at the end of the day, you are not going to get less by doing more. I would rather go to the extreme and do more, because I've got a lot of competition in my market, than do less. 1 post per day is not going to do it. Just being on Facebook is not going to do it. If you say, I don't want to do the lives, I don't want to do the YouTube video, I just want to sit in my office and post something from Canva onto Instagram and have people see how energetically aligned I am and how good I feel about it and talk about myself. That's not enough. All your favorite gurus and mentors and coaches are omnipresent. That's why they win. So add up your inputs. We do 980 per month. That's extreme. That's 7 days a week, no day off. That's my sacrifice thing there. Add yours up. If it's 50, it's not enough. If you're doing 100 per month, it's not enough. If you can beat 980, so it's, ones for Facebook. If you do, you could take the same video, put it on Facebook, that's 1. Put on that same video on Instagram, that's 2. That same video on YouTube, that's 3. Upload it to a podcast, that's 4. So for one video, I could get 4 inputs. You sort of see the math there. Add it up. Let me know below what yours is. Can you beat 980? If you can, that's fantastic. Let me know what you're doing. That'd be awesome to chat to you about that. More is better, guys, not less. You cannot be a full-time business owner, company owner, regardless of your niche, without being a full-time marketer. Get the most out of your time, learn how to repurpose your content, and all in all, guys, if you want to learn how to do this, we show you how to do this in our program. I not only talk the talk, but we walk the walk. Everything that I do in my company, my business, I show you guys how to do. I can guarantee you this one thing. The business owner that does 2,000 inputs per month will have more long-term than the business owner that does 50 per month. Now, you can argue it all day long. You can say, no, it's a mindset thing. It's this. You can argue that all day long, guys. But when business comes to inputs and outputs, more inputs will always equal more outputs. That's the way the world works. That's reality. That's physics. It's no different when it comes to business, guys.